Hey everybody, Dirili here. Thank you so much for joining me for this Let's Play of the dating sim slash visual novel Dandelion, which is brought to you by Chariots. Now, we have done Jiwoo's path, both good ending and bad ending, and now we are going to do Jihae because I think he's the hottest one. He's my favorite character. Let's start with new game. And for anybody who has not watched any of this before, go to my Common Path video to see the introduction if you want to see all that stuff. I'm going to be skipping through all that and only starting to play when options to actually do stuff with Jihae and building my stats starts. I encountered the silver rabbit. Let's stare deeply into his eyes. I love putting the eyes over top of their own eyes for some reason. Jihae is staring back at me. The silver rabbit stood in front of the refrigerator. Do you want something? He's staring fixedly at the broccolis. Yeah, Jihae likes broccoli a lot. And his friend Jun, he likes apples. You encountered the silver rabbit. Let's brush his fur. You're so furry and soft. The silver rabbit stared at me as I was hanging the washed clothes on the line. I wish you could help me. Well, that's wishful thinking. You encountered the silver rabbit. Let's give him a little pat on the head. Oh, he's blushing. Does it feel good? The silver rabbit stared at me as I was hanging the washed clothes on the line. The silver rabbit is looking up at the washing machine. Does he find it so fascinating? I've got a heart with him. Okay, so I don't have to build my relationship with him anymore. At this point, I just need to build some stats. Femininity and beauty. And we'll skip because this is just... I can't skip. Okay, there we go. It's the silver rabbit. Oh, I just had that nightmare about my mother being hard on me, so the silver rabbit came to check on me because of my nightmare. The gentle rabbit. Did you come because you're worried about me? A pair of gleaming eyes were watching me in the dark. Thank God. I'm not alone. Thank you for coming. He's so warm. So this is how it feels to be with someone after a nightmare. It makes me feel relieved and gives me comfort. This recurring nightmare would always put me in great distress. Even though I don't live with Mom anymore, even though she no longer sends me to cram schools against my will, I still behave as if I'm living with her. Whenever I wasn't making myself busy enough, I feel great pressure and anxiety. I was afraid of spending time doing nothing, wasting time. Why are you crying? Is this your way of getting attention? That's not it. I feel like I'm going to be abandoned if I fall behind others. That eventually no one would need me, and I'd be left all alone. I feel scared. I could never cry in front of other people. But I felt that next to this small creature, I didn't have to hold myself back anymore. Just the fact that he's close to me is enough. That was just what I needed. Well, it was really the same scene that all the other, well, that Jiwoo had, so I assume all the other animals will have. So I'm going to skip that scene from now on. Alright, now I have 3 of art skill, which probably means that, well, which should mean that Jihae, yep, he's satisfied with everything about me, so now I can start building points with him again because his cap has been raised to 16. Hey, baby. Watch me do some laundry. You encountered the silver rabbit. Let us stare at his chest. Oh, he didn't like that. What? Why is he embarrassed? Alright, let's reload. You encountered the silver rabbit. Let's brush his fur again. You're so soft and furry. You encountered the silver rabbit again. Let's give him a little pat on the head. Oh, he's blushing again. Does it feel good? The silver rabbit approached the flower pots. The silver rabbit is staring at the distant sky. The white baby rabbit does that quite frequently. I went to the kitchen and encountered the silver rabbit. And I'll stare into his eyes again. Huh? He's showing some response. Jihae is standing in front of the refrigerator. Jihae is so pretty. What can I feed him to maintain his beauty? Carrots? Squash? He seems to eat everything well. Ooh, I can praise him now. How can you be so beautiful? Jihae is standing in front of the refrigerator. I was wondering what to make when I saw that Jihae is looking at the tomatoes. Okay, spaghetti it is. Not like spaghetti is the only thing you can make with tomatoes? Oh, Jihae bought you the gypsophilia, which I think is baby's breath. Did you bring this for me? Thank you. It's so pretty. How sweet. Although I have no idea where he got it from. Brush his fur. Such beautiful hair should be well taken care of, because you're worth it. Maybe it's Maybelline. Jihae came next to me as I was doing the laundry. Huh? Jihae is going through the pile of laundry. He's not the type to do this kind of thing. What, did other pets do this kind of thing? Oh, Jian is in the pile. Silver rabbit, that's the one I want. Praise, pretty Jihae, you're my precious rabbit. Oh, Jihae bought me a hair ribbon, a little red hair ribbon. Where did you get this from? Is this a present for me? Well, he did bring it to you. Why do they always ask? She asks an awful lot of rhetorical questions. Alright, Jihae, don't give me any problems here. Come see me. Yay! I found him. Let's pat him on the head. No, we didn't like it. Huh? Is Jihae's face frozen? Oh, well, we might as well see what it says. I watched an education program with Jihae. Jihae was watching the TV while sitting with his back straight. He looks like a model student. You encountered the silver rabbit. Let's brush his fur. You're so pretty. I want to keep brushing your hair like this. Jihae is standing in front of the refrigerator. Oh, the broccoli. Oh, Jihae took a broccoli and went away. He bought the broccoli to Jian. Jian avoided Jihae's gaze. He's like, eat healthier, come on. Jian's like, I don't wanna. I got a new option to take care. Your pretty hair should be well groomed so that you can shine more. Jihae is standing in front of the refrigerator. Well, he brought the broccoli to Jian again. Stare longingly into his beautiful blue eyes. He's looking at me curiously. Am I bothering him? Let's see what he thinks of my stats. Jihae, satisfied with everything. Yes, I am perfect, and he knows it. My stress is up, so let's take... Oh, he gave me... Jihae bought you the classic CD. Do you even know what this is? It has so many famous songs. How sweet of you. I think last time I stared so I'll brush his fur. Do you feel good? Jihae and I are watching the educational program together. Wise? Why does it say wise? I'm not even sure what that's supposed to be. Where? Where did I put my eraser? Jihae bought it to me. Thanks, but does that mean you understood what I just said? Yes, it does. Now it's fall. Aha! Oh, look at that beautiful splash screen. The weather is exceptionally exquisite today. Alright, yeah, this is new stuff. Yay! Summer has already passed and we're entering fall. On a day like this, I feel good going outside with my sketchbook and drawing the landscape. Sitting on the grass and drawing under the shining sun always lightens me up. I want to capture the blue sky on a white canvas on a day like this. Come to think of it, Jihae seemed a bit down recently. Sometimes he just stares out the window for a very long time. He's not eating much either. Maybe I should take Jihae out today to refresh his mind. Jihae, let's go. Jihae, who was staring out the glass door leading to the veranda, turned to glance at me and then hopped over. He really seems to understand what I say to him. Jian followed Jihae as he always does. I only picked up Jihae. Jihae stayed calmly in my arms, blinking his eyes. I am only taking Jihae with me today. Take good care of the house while we're gone, okay, Jian? Jian looked at me, puzzled. I'm sure he'll be all right. I'll be out for just a moment anyway. As soon as I opened the door, the brilliant sunshine entered the house. I immediately felt better. Wow, what a beautiful day! With Jihae in my arms, I headed towards a nearby park. How could you not be in a great mood on such a beautiful day? Bright shining sun, refreshing wind, and my cute pet. It's all perfect. Spreading my blanket on the luscious park grass made me feel like I was out on a picnic. I always have a sketchbook and a few pencils in my bag. The leaves on the tree made a rustling noise with the crisp fall breeze. I drew some lines on my sketchbook. It's such a beautiful and relaxing day. Many people were out. Families, lovers, even dogs running around. It's a perfect day. What's that? Huh? What? Am I seeing this right? Oh, so pretty. Look at that face. Who? Are my eyes playing tricks on me? A man who seemed out of this world was standing in front of me. Fair skin, ice blue eyes, and silver hair that flowed in the wind. He seems to be sparkling too. The only word I could think of was beautiful. Is there a movie being filmed nearby? And the clothes that he's wearing. I have never seen such extravagant clothing before. He looks like a noble knight from the Middle Ages. And what's on his head? Rabbit ears. A pair of rabbit ears and knight's clothes? What kind of movie is this? So this is it. He's speaking, and in Korean too. The man stared down at his hand and then turned to look at me. Well, why is he looking at me? By the way, I don't see any filming team nearby. Is this what they call a costume play? Or is he a prince from a foreign country? A movie star, maybe? I don't think I've ever seen him before, though. So, we finally meet like this. Is he talking to me? I looked around, but there was no one near me. I pointed a finger at myself, skeptically, and smiled awkwardly. Me? The man nodded. Did he just nod? At me? I didn't quite understand what was going on, but I was so mesmerized by his beauty that I kept staring at his face. I was looking at his unique outfit and his ears when he said a familiar word. Jihae. Jihae? That's what you call me. Jihae? Jihae, my rabbit? I was about to say Jihae is the name of my rabbit when I realized something. I went to point at Jihae, but he wasn't there. Jihae, who was sitting quietly next to me just a moment ago, was nowhere to be found. Yeah, so I heard him say his name is Jihae, so I'm going to pronounce it as Jihae from now on, if I remember to at least. I might forget, but I'm going to try to remember to call him Jihae. I looked around in panic. He's gone! I shouted in shock. My rabbit's gone! He's about this big and really pretty. Oh no, where is he? I quickly stood up. I can't believe it. I was so busy staring at a good-looking man that I lost my pet. This never happened before. Jihae always stays by my side when I take him out. Restless, I frantically looked around. Did someone take him? It's a possibility. Jihae is such an exquisite rabbit after all. The thought of someone taking him put me in an even bigger panic. Huh? Why is everyone looking this way? No, to be precise, everyone is looking at that man. I'm sorry. It seems I have caused you to worry. I could hear the man's voice from behind. I'm right here, my lady. What? He spoke in a regretful tone, like he was the one responsible for my rabbit going missing. Just because you have rabbit ears doesn't make you a rabbit. Besides, those ears must be fake. It's me. What is he on about? I looked at him again. The color of his hair and eyes, the way he carried himself. It reminds me of Jihae. I am your pet, who is always watching over you. I turned around to face the man. A pair of rabbit ears were poking out of his silver hair. His ears are moving? And they looked exactly like Jihae's ears. Jihae? I called the man by my rabbit's name without thinking. He can't be Jihae. Jihae's a rabbit. Yes, my lady. I could feel my face burning upon being called my lady. Do I really believe that a rabbit turned into a human? But how? Even if it's true, how on earth did it happen? This is my true self. The spell has been broken. Spell? Yes. The wizard cast a spell on me. The wizard. Wizard? But they only exist in fairy tales. I was pretty sure no such thing as magic exists in reality. But I couldn't find an explanation for the moving rabbit ears on his head. The shape, the color, they look exactly like Jihae's. My lady. The ears are real. As if to prove they're not fake, the silver ears moved once again. They're real rabbit ears. It can't be, but they're moving. And you're out in the middle of public. Are you really Jihae? My lady. And his hair is silver, just like Jihae's. The man suddenly grabbed my hand. Oh! His hands are bigger than I thought. No, what am I thinking? A wizard and magic? Does he expect me to believe that? That the man in front of me is really Jihae? Shall we go? The man carefully pulled my hand. Everything is just surreal. But the ears, they're there. The people. I looked around and saw that everyone was looking our way. They're all staring at us. Girls were taking pictures with their cell phones, and families out for a quick walk blankly stared in this direction. Everyone's eyes were fixed on this exotic, beautiful-looking man next to me. Staying here might not be a good idea. Hearing my whisper, the man who claims to be Jihae started walking in the direction of my home. Watching his long silver hair trail off his shoulders, I followed behind him. For some reason, I became embarrassed whenever our eyes met. He's such a beautiful person. I looked at my hand gently grasped into his. His eyes are cold, yet big and soft. As soon as I opened the door upon arriving home, someone rushed out. Eddie. A luscious white-haired boy who looked no older than a middle high schooler jumped out to greet the man. Huh? What is this boy doing in my house? Then I noticed the white rabbit ears on his head. Rabbit ears? Don't tell me. Jun? Yes. I can't believe this. Are all my pets suddenly turning into humans? I just could not believe what I was seeing. This must be a dream, right? Shall we go in? Grabbing the corner of Jihae's shirt, the pale boy walked inside. When I walked into the house, I became speechless at what I saw. Then everybody just is human. Turned into humans? Okay, and I'm going to skip all the stuff that we have seen, and it stops when we haven't seen text, so from here is new. Mumbling something in a quiet voice, the boy with white hair ran towards Jihae and hugged him. Jihae looked at the boy with warm eyes. This boy must be Jun? You seem shocked. Damned wizard. The black-haired man grumbled. Oh, I guess I can skip again. Yep. Oh. A boy with speckled rabbit ears, just like the ones Jiwoo has, spoke. Oh, because the previous game I played Jiwoo, so I haven't been introduced to him this way because I was introduced to him when he actually turned into human. The boy with speckled, spotted rabbit ears, just like the ones Jiwoo has, spoke. Cats, rabbits, they're all too noisy. You're a rabbit too. And we could skip again. Jihae spoke, lowering his ears. We'll do our best not to inconvenience you in any way. Does that mean they're going to keep living in my house? Wait, so are you guys animals or men? Well, and we're skipping again. And now that we have Jihae as a human, that is our introductory video for him, and we will leave off there for now and continue in the next episode. Hope to see you in my future videos. I'd be so grateful for any likes, comments, subscriptions, or shares with your friends to show your support. Thank you so much for joining me. I wish you all health, happiness, and safety. Dirili, signing out. Bye-bye, everybody.